you guys? I pray that you are well, doing amazing, feeling amazing, holding on to hope and faith, you guys. Today is going to be a story time video that I was telling you guys about, that I remembered. We're going to include this in brokenness, y'all, because there is no way that this man should have been at my house the very first day that I met him, right? So let's just jump right into it, y'all. The title is going to be, The Helping Hands Man. And I have to say it like that because the Helping Hands Man, okay? Y'all. So I think I was out with my sisters one day. We were running some errands, getting a few things or whatnot. This is when we all stayed together back home in California, right? So if y'all didn't know, y'all, I love to laugh. Laughter for me is everything. I love comedy. Laughter is just what it is. And my life, literally, besides the tears and the pain and the heartaches, y'all, it be some funny stuff going on because the Lord knows I love to laugh. So the situations that be happening to me, I be on the floor. Okay, so we turn y'all volume down. Y'all know I'm so loud. I get so excited. Plus, with what God is doing in our lives, I'm just super on 10. 20, actually. I'm always on 10, but I'm on 20 now. Anyways, so we running some errands, y'all. We running some errands, and I run into this guy, right? This guy, he's standing outside. I think we were at like a Walmart or like some type of convenience store. You know, the people that stand out front and, you know, ringing a little bell, ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling, you know, to help donate or whatever. Donate to give money for charity and all that stuff. Y'all know me. I love people. If I have it to give, I'm giving. I love to give. I absolutely love to give. That's just my thing. I'm not looking for it or expecting nothing in return. I love to give. Once I figured out how and what giving is and what it does for your life in return and all that, giving is amazing. I love it. I've always been that way. So we ringing the board and he's I'm coming out the store and I'm like, you probably sparked up some type of conversation. Y'all know I will talk to a fly on the wall. So I'm talking to him and, you know, I think I'm donating or we making conversation and I'm saying something, whatever, right? So me and my sisters, I'm donating. So, but now he's trying to talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, hey, beautiful, you know, whatever. Can I get your number? This, that, and the other, right? It was called Helping Hands was what the ministry was called. So it was a big old van. He had the big van out there. He had the table set up. He had the little bell. He had the bucket, putting the money in, you know, asking people, you know, to help pour into the community. And with this money, you know, they, you know, help give back to the poor. They feed the hungry and all of this stuff. So I'm like, I'm a super empath. So when you get to talking like that, I'm all in, right? Which I'm praying about my discernment that the Lord heightens it so that I can be more aware and stop being used and abused so much. And I've been doing really good, y'all. So I'm all in. So I'm giving or whatever. So now he talking to me. He was cute too. He was a really cute guy. So I'm like, oh, okay. The Helping Hands man, you know, he out here in the community. He, you know, doing work for the Lord and all this and this and that. So it's a big van outside and the van say Helping Hands, you know, charity or whatever, community and all this stuff. And he at the table, he got everything set up. Cool, boom. So he's trying to talk to me or whatever. And I'm thinking he real cute and he trying to talk to me because he's saying I'm real cute. So I'm like, okay, cool. Give him my number, whatever, we exchange numbers. I get home. Y'all, these stories is so embarrassing. I'm going to just chop it up as brokenness because, girl, but how would you know if you, okay, anyways. So we get home and he ends up calling me, right? And so he calls me and I'm like, oh, you know, hey, whatever. And he's like, oh yeah, you know, look nice or whatever. And talking over the phone, you know, just kind of like introducing or whatever. He was like, so what are you doing this evening? You know, I was wondering, you know, when I get done up here, is it okay if I come by or whatever? Girl. No, it is too early. I mean, I get certain situations, but no, Shantara, you should have said no. Let me get to know you a little bit more or something. But I was like, you know, yeah, okay, girl, broken. You desperado. Keep it all real. I get on myself. Desperate. So I'm like, okay, yeah, whatever. So he ends up coming over that night, y'all. He came in the van, and so I'm like, why would he come in the van? You know what I mean? The van, and he was, you know, doing a charity in or whatever. So he was like, yeah, when I get off, I'm gonna come by or whatever. So I'm thinking, okay, you know, whatever. So he comes and I'm looking outside. I'm like, the van is out there. So he pull up or whatever. And so we go in my room and then we like talking and then we end up, girl. So we kissing and stuff or whatever. Y'all already put my channel on Not for Kids. And I'm not going to go off the deep end, but I'm going to keep it real with y'all and be Shantara. So we kissing and stuff, right? Or whatever. And okay, so as we kiss, it's starting to get weird because he's saying like, you know, kiss me like harder. Like I want to be bit and I want to be, so I'm like, okay, I'm, you know, biting a little bit on neck. Okay, you know, biting a little bit and he like harder. And I'm like, okay, I bite a little bit and I'm like, okay, I'm biting a little bit, but I'm like, okay. And he was like, yeah, you know, like, and I'm like, kind of like kissing him on his chest and we just like hanging, right? We didn't do it. And so he wanted me, y'all, he wanted me to bite his nipples and he wanted blood to come. Y'all, I promise to God. I promise to God. Y'all, I promise to God, it's so embarrassing. Girl. Okay. So he wanted me to bite the nipple and he wanted me to make blood come out. And I'm like, no. And I'm like, that's too much for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay. Boy, first of all, I barely even know you. And second of all, I'm not about to bite your nipple to make a blood come out. Like, or what is it? Y'all, turn y'all volume down. Look, come on. And I was like, no. And so I was like, okay, hold on, you know? And so I get up and I go out there and I tell my sisters, I'm like, y'all, this boy is trying to get me to bite off his nipples and like make blood come out or whatever. I'm like, I can't. I was like, so, you know, I need to come up with something and be like, oh, we getting ready to leave or something like that. Cause I'm like, okay, now we done reach my capacity. Okay, we in here kissing and all that. But now we done passed the threshold. I can't, that's not who I am. I don't move like that. So I was like, okay, say something or whatever. So I can be like, okay, we leaving or whatever. So I go back in the room and then we just like talking. And I'm kind of like, you know, like, okay, this is real weird or whatever. And so my sister come and knock on the door, right? And I'm like, and it was like, Shantara, Tara, they call me Tara. Tara, come here. Tara, come here. And I'm like, what? Y'all, the news is on. I promise to God, I promise to God, the news is on, y'all. And it is saying that the Helping Hands men with the Helping Hands van, y'all, he done stole the money, stole the van. The cops are looking for the van. This is literally on the news. This man is in my house right now, and the news is on saying that the Helping Hands charity person who was helping them has took off with the money, and the van is not. They're looking for the van and they're looking for the money. And I'm looking on the news, and I'm thinking to myself, the Helping Hands man and the Helping Hands van is at my house, and the van is parked outside in our apartment complex. So I'm like, oh my Lord, cops, and I'm like, oh my, this is not even real. This is not real, guys. The Helping Hands men and the Helping Hands van is at my house. At my house trying to get me to rip off his nipples. Like, oh my God, what is going on? This is not even true. And I'm in the living room literally like screaming at my sisters like, oh my God. I cannot, like, they think I'm probably a part of this scheme. They probably think I'm a part of this scam. My sister's like, girl, get him out of here. Like, come on. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, why is this even happening to me? Why is this even happening to me? We in a living room, like, the news is literally going. And I'm just like, oh my goodness. This van is outside my house, apartment, outside the apartment. This boy's in the room. And I'm just like, oh my goodness. So we like, girl, tell him you gotta go. So I'm like, okay, calm down. The cops I'm just like, okay, baby. The Helping Hands men and the Helping Hands van, you're a con. You are a straight con. And people that I've learned, people like to take advantage of people with a good heart, people who are genuine, people who are pure. They can smell that crap on me. I don't know why, but Lord, I'm tired. So I go in there and I'm like, look, you gotta go. I'm trying to, y'all, everything in me is screaming. I'm like, look, you gotta go. My sisters, we're getting ready to go somewhere or whatever. I'm just like trying to get this done. He was like, oh, okay, well, can I call you back or, you know, whatever. And I was like, no, thank you, whatever. Like, boy, go. Like literally go. And so he get in the van and he take off, and then like the cops and stuff is like coming and like, you know, but he had already left. So I was just like, the Helping Hands men in the Helping Hands van. Like and baby, like really, Shatera? No, this boy should not have been at your house. Bottom line. Okay, he ended up leaving, y'all. So that's the end of the story. It was short, but it was just like, why is this happening? First of all, you did not know this boy. Second of all, I mean, people can deceive. Boy, you taking this money and you done stole these people van. You done stole their money. And now you at somebody else's house. I am not about to be a conspiracy to what you got going on. No, you in this room telling me to bite your nipples, blood and all that. No, this is crossing the line. I don't know. It's too much. You gotta go. You should not have had this boy at your house, girl. But I didn't know he was stealing the Helping Hands van and the Helping Hands men. Baby, helping hands, baby, a robbing hand, because you wasn't helping nothing. And y'all, I just could not believe it. I'm just like, girl, when you so desperate, like you should have waited to meet this guy. You know, you should have had a few conversations with him and all this. Then you would have found out. Because had he not been over your house that day, you'd have saw the news and you'd have already knew that he was a con man. The Helping Hands man and the Helping Hands van was a con. And then you would have nipped that in the bud. But no, you want to be so desperate because somebody talking about you, oh, so cute and pretty and all that. Give me your number, this, that. Girl, everybody who wants you, just because they want you don't mean you're supposed to want them. Girl, get it together. Get it all the way together. But y'all, look, I done got it together. I don't even play them games no more. I'm not even about that life. I pray every day for my spiritual discernment and my wisdom. I pray every day for wisdom and knowledge and understanding. Baby, Lord, give me wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Lord, increase my discernment all the more so that I can know. Because the Helping Hands men and the Helping Hands van was a complete mess. And I was just like, you know what? I cannot. I literally cannot, y'all. So that was the story about the Helping Hands men and the Helping Hands van. Literally on the news. People was looking for him. He done stole these people. Y'all. So, but people like that need to be careful, because when it's time to answer to God, you're going to have to answer to God for stuff like that. And I'm scary. I don't want to play around with that. I don't want to be involved in nothing like that. So I knew something when he kept saying, bite my neck harder and bite harder right here, bite harder right there, bite harder right there, bite harder. I'm like, okay, wait a minute now. You can only bite so hard before you start breaking the meat. Now you want me to break the meat? Oh no. Okay. No, you I don't know, but that's not the life that I live. And if that's the life that you live, that is okay. I'm not judging you. Look, hey, that's just not me. I'm not supposed to be breaking on me and doing all that and blood coming out. Boy, baby. The Helping Hands men with the Helping Hands van. No. So I'm getting it all together. The Lord is working it all out for me. I have new eyes to see things like that from far away, but that was just brokenness. That was still part of my brokenness. Dating and sleeping around and all that old stuff. Girl, you ain't knowing. You just talking to people and all that. You shouldn't even been kissing all over him and all that. What was you doing, my love? See, we can blame other people all day long. I can blame him all day long. But my love, what were you doing? Why was this man all in your room on the first day? First day? Baby. Do better, my love. So when you know better, you do better. And I am doing better in Jesus' holy, mighty name. So until the next time, inspire, be inspired. I love you guys. God bless you.